I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.
And a very good evening to all. How's everybody doing? Joe from NY Yankee Mania. Hope you're having a great Friday, the start of a nice weekend. Hope all is well. So thank you for being here for a little bit of baseball. What's up, Dizzy Donut? What's going on? Warren's going to get light up tonight, but I'm remaining hopeful. Why is he going to get light up? Don't worry about it. We'll take it one inning at a time. No worries. No worries. All right. Well, everybody, want to get off. First off, I want to give you the guys the lineup. So let's start with that. We're still a few minutes away. So let's go to the lineup and let's see what we got. All right, everyone. For the New York Yankees, Trent Grisham will lead off and play center field. Aaron Judge will bat second and play right field. Cody Bellinger will bat third and be in left field. Ben Rice will be at first base, bat fourth. Giancarlo Stanton will bat fifth and DH. Chaz Chisholm Jr. Will bat sixth and second base. J.C. Oscara gets the call behind the plate tonight and will bat seventh. Ryan McMahon back at third base will bat eighth, and Jose Garabero will be the shortstop and bat ninth. And pitching for the Yankees is Will Warren, 2-0 with a 2.49 ERA. And for the Houston Astros, we have Carlos Correa leading off at shortstop. Alvarez, the monster that you got to keep in the ballpark, batting second. He's DHing. Paredes will be at third base and bat third. Pain in the neck, the little man, Altuve will be batting fourth and play second base. Walker will be fifth, playing first base. Smith will be in right field and bat sixth. Harris will bat seventh in left field. Diaz will catch and bat eighth. And B. Matthews will be the center fielder and bat ninth. And pitching for the Astros will be Lance McCullers Jr. He's 1-1, 6.20 ERA, 21 strikeouts, 9 walks. Will Warren has 31 Ks and 5 walks. Grish will go yard. Yeah, I hope he does it in the first inning to give us a little bit of a punch in the first inning for a change. That would be nice. So we are getting ready to play. There's one more timeout on the Yes Network, and then we're going to have the Yankees play-by-play. While this is going on, we'll give you a fast scoreboard, everyone. The Tigers all over the Reds, 5-0, bottom fourth. The Orioles pounding the Red Sox 6-1, top of the fourth. The Guardians are pounding the Blue Jays 7-3, top of the third. End of the fourth inning, the Mets are leading the Rockies 1-0 as they play, as I said, the top of the fifth. The Rays lead the Twins 3-0, bottom of the fourth. The Phillies and Atlanta are tied 2-2, bottom third. The Angels and the Royals no score at the end of two. The Nationals 1-0 over the White Sox, bottom two. The Pirates 0-0 with the Brewers, end of two. Later on, the Athletics and the Rangers, the Mariners, Cardinals, Cubs, Dodgers, nice series there. The Marlins and the Giants round it all out. So that is your scoreboard, everyone. So how's everybody doing? Also on our second network, World Sports Mania Entertainment, Jason right now is getting ready to do the Los Angeles Lakers Rockets Game 3 game. So if you're a basketball fan, please go over, give some love to Jason while you're also watching a little bit of baseball with me right here on NY Yankee Mania. A lot going on. We're going to have the Yankees all weekend. Tomorrow night, you're going to have Chef Nick and Evan doing the play-by-play with the Yankees and the Astros in Game 2. And then I will be back on Sunday with the play-by-play. And also Sunday night, 8 p.m., we come back with our roundtable discussion, Major League Baseball and all. So that's the one that you guys love. And please come to it and enjoy some roundtable talk, not only on the Yankees, but in baseball in general. A lot of big names that were Yankees and Astros, like Aaron Boone, Bob Watson, just to name you a couple. And the Astros now have taken the field, and Trent Grisham is getting ready to come up to the plate. And we are ready to start this game. Grisham, Judge, Bellinger, Rice, Stanton, Chisholm, Ascara, McMahon, and Jose. So sit back, pick up your heels, everyone, and let's play a little baseball as we start here in Houston. And everybody's ready. And here comes the first pitch of the game, and it's in there for a call, strike one, and we're underway at 8:10 exactly. McCullers 1-1, 20 innings this year, high ERA. His dad used to pitch for the Yankees, and here comes the pitch, and it's a little bit high, 1 ball and 1 strike. The scouting report, elite curveball, sinker cutter combo, below average velo. And that's your that is everything on McCullers. Here's the pitch, and it's up high, 2 balls and a strike on Trent Grisham. Come on, Trent. First time. Let's do something in the first inning. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, and it's in there for a call. Strike 2, 2-2. Grisham still only batting 167, 3 home runs and 14 RBIs, so he's off to a very, very slow start. But he has had a couple of big hits lately in the Yankee surge. So the fifth pitch coming up. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hi, Corky. How you doing? Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's grounded foul outside. From right to left, it's Cam Smith, Bruce Matthews, and Dustin Harris, Kristen Walker, Altuve, Correa, Paredes, Alvarez is the DH. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and it's a little high. They say check. And nope, 3-2. What's up, Corky? Bob Rizzo, how you doing? Kevin, Teresa, all the usual suspects are here. Thank you. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. And finally, Grisham gets on base in the top of the first inning. And Adam Beck is hitter friendly. And out of the ABS calls, 7 of 18 have been overturned. So the Yankees lead off with a man on first. The Golden Boy is up. He gets a nice hand from the Houston crowd. Yeah, because he very rarely hits Houston pitching. I hope that changes this year. Here comes the pitch, and it's right down Broadway for a call. Strike 1, 0-1. What a great stream we had this morning, everyone. 500 people came up to our morning coffee bagels on YouTube Live. Here's the pitch down low, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the captain, to the Golden Boy, Aaron Judge. Here comes the 1-1 pitch by McCullers, the set and the pitch down low, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. There's a lot of bird calling in this stadium. No, just kidding. All right, let's see if the Yankees play a little running ball this time. Here's the pitch. They don't, and it's way outside. 3-1 on a sweeper. So do you give Aaron Judge the green light? You let him take? Let's see. Here comes the 3-1 pitch to look over the first. And the 3-1 pitch is way down low for a ball 4. And the Yankees have first and second and nobody out. And now the red-hot Cody Bellinger. He's got his average up to 271, 3 homers, 13 RBIs, and an OPS of 808. I'm glad the new chat here is being family with each other. Thank you. Here comes the first pitch, and it's in there for a call, strike 1. Well, Yankees, those sounds there, they want a home run here. I'll take a single. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. The runners lead, Grisham and Judge. And it's line, base hit right field. And let's see, Grisham just stops at third. Bases loaded and nobody out for the Yankees. So the bases are loaded, nobody out for, you named it, Ben Rice. Uncle Ben had a little tough series with the Red Sox. His average down a little bit to 311, 8 homers, 18 RBIs, and one swing over here would be a nice one. But I don't want to rock the boat. Let's just go little by little. All right, come on. There's the first pitch by McCullers, and it almost hits him for a ball 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. The set and the pitch is swung on and missed. Nothing, and 1-1. I would wait. I would let him throw a strike. He's always anxious. That he's got to grow up, but he's got to grow into. He's got to stop that. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, and it's a little high, 2-1. They want the ABS. This could be overturned. I think it was a tad high, but let's see. But what do I know? And it is. The catcher was right. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Not a good at batting right now for Belly. He's got to pull the ball down the right field line. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. And it swung on and hit deep, but foul down the right field line. And we'll do it again. And the 1-2 pitch coming again to Ben Rice is grounded to second. Oh, the first, he throws it away. Altuve threw it away. 1 run is in, and the bases remain loaded, and the Yankees lead 1-0. Taylor-made double play. He flipped it over to Correa, and he flipped it way outside. Bella just slid way before the base, and he just threw it away. So the bases are loaded for Giancarlo Stanton, and the pitch is in there for a call, strike 1. And come on, we really need to a nice shot by Giancarlo. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set and the pitch is down low, 1-1. So how many pitches we got here so far? 21 pitches. 22 is coming up. Still nobody out, and the Yankees lead 1-0. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, and it's grounded right back to McCullers. He throws home for 1, on to first for a double play. Aye. Unbelievable. He couldn't have done anything worse. A little ground ball back to the pitcher. I mean, come on. At least strike out. All right, well, he gets the bozo so far in the game. Had a nice opportunity here. They should have Chaz Chisholm against a righty like this. Chaz Chisholm should be batting after Bellinger. Ridiculous. I mean, yeah, Bellinger. Ridiculous. Now Bellinger, forget it. Here comes the first pitch to Chaz, and it's right down Broadway, 0-1. 0-1. You know, just because it's Giancarlo Stanton doesn't mean he's got to bat fourth or fifth. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch coming. The set and the pitch is inside, 1-1. What a terrible at bat that was. When you want him to strike out, I'd rather him strike out. At least we still have the bases loaded and 1 out. No, he's got to make 2 outs and make it worse. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Yeah, I don't know if that's Boone Analytics or both. 2 balls and a strike. Yankees up 1-0. Here comes the pitch, and it's grounded foul behind home plate, and 2-2 from a promising inning. They're letting this guy get off the hook and get confidence. Leave it to the Yankees. And here comes the and here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's down low for a ball, and it's 3-2. Hi, JJW, what's going on, my man? How's it going? I saw you in the basketball with Jason. Thanks for going there. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, and it's lined right center field, and that's a base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. 2 runs are in. And the Yankees lead 3-0. So Chaz Mataz is back. He is back, baby. Now remember, I told everybody he was going to start in Fenway Park. And the Yankees take a 3-0 lead. And that's going to bring up J.C. Ascara. 3-0 Yankees here in the top of the first inning. And we've got a meeting of the minds on the mound. Well, so far, not a bad first inning, aside from that double play. Ascara, another 100 hitter, 158, no homers, and 4 RBIs. And it is the first pitch coming up. The set and the pitch Ascara is a little inside, 1-0. So that is pitch number 29, number 30 coming up for Lance McCullers Jr. The 1-0 pitch, and it's up the middle, but Altuve scoops it up, picks it up, throws him out, and that'll end the top of the first. So 3 runs, 2 hits for the Yankees. The big hit, Chaz Chisholm with the second and third single up over to right field, and the Yankees 3 and the Astros coming up. All right. Let's see. Let's get some updated scores, everyone. And here we go. We have the Detroit Tigers 5-0 on the Reds. Middle fifth, the Orioles are all over the Red Sox 8-1, bottom of the fourth. The Guardians 7-3 on the Blue Jays, middle of the fourth. The Rockies and the Mets are tied 1-1, bottom five. The Phillies and the Braves are tied 2-2 in bottom four. Bottom five, the Twins, the Rays lead the Twins 3-1. Top of the fourth, Angels and Royals, no score. Middle third, Washington Nationals 1, the White Sox nothing. Top of the fourth, Pirates 1, Brewers nothing. The Athletics lead the Rangers 3-0 at the end of one. You know the Yankees scored. The Mariners and the Cardinals no score, top of the first. Cubs and Dodgers later, and the Marlins and the Giants later. So you're going to have Correa, Alvarez, Paredes, Altuve, Walker Smith, Harris, Diaz, and Matthews. And Will Warren. His fifth, he's had 5 starts. He's 2-0, 2.49 ERA, 25 innings, 3 home runs, and 2 walks. He's got a bunch of strikeouts and deceptive two-way fastball, eye-opening Ks and base on ball rate, and improving changeup. And here we go. We're starting the bottom of the first inning. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Appreciate it. If you please press that like button as you go in and out, in and out, in and out, and also subscribe. And Carlos Correa is coming up. And here comes the first pitch. And it is in there for a call. Strike one, 0-1. Correa this year so far, 284, a homer, 13 RBIs. And here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's up high for a ball. 93-mile-an-hour fastball, 1-1. One ball and one strike, and it's low for a ball, 2-1. And this is the inning you got to hold them down. You have a nice 3-0 lead, and let's get out of here. 3-0. Here's the pitch. It's popped foul behind home plate, and it's 2-2. And how do you do? Two and two, and how do you do? Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. Little bit inside on a fastball, 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Correa as we play the bottom of the first inning. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. He steps out for a minute, and now they're back in. And here we go. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He gone. He gone. He gone. From right to left, Judge, Grissom, Bellinger, Rice, Chisholm, Jace, J. Catabello, and McMahon, and J.C. Escara behind the plate. Ernie from L.A., how you doing? What is the best way to get a Dodger fan angry? What is it, Ernie? Ernie, thanks for coming aboard. Please like and subscribe. Nice to have you aboard, man. And Alvarez is up. Here's the pitch, and it's first pitch is a strike. The next pitch is a ball. 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike on the leading home run hitter. There's a 1-1 pitch coming up. Ernie, thank you for joining us. And a little bit outside, 2-1. Be careful on this guy, but challenge him. A lot of people here from YouTube Live. Thank you so much, everyone. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. It is right in there for a call. Strike 2, 2-2. And how do you do? Alvarez calls time. ready for the 2-2 pitch. And it's grounded up the middle, but Jose is right there. Flips over the first, 2 men out. Had him played perfectly. 2 men out here in the bottom of the first inning. They're showing a parade of Paredes home runs. He's got 94, and they're all over the place. Well, mostly left center field. Here comes the first pitch, and it's lined to left field, and Bellinger makes the catch. And it's a 1-2-3 inning after the Yankees get 3. So at the end of 1 full inning, the Yankees 3 and the Astros nothing. So what's everybody doing? I mean, obviously you're here with a little baseball. Hey, with a little bit of baseball with us, and we appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Remember, Jason, our own Jason, actually our Met reporter, is doing the play-by-play of the Lakers and the Rockets Game 3 playoffs on our second channel, World Sports Mania Entertainment. So please give a little love if you're a basketball fan. Say hello. Get if you have 2 devices, put one with us and one with Jason. That would be appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed to NY Yankee Mania, please subscribe to NY Yankee Mania. And let's get a quick NBA update. And the Celtics are leading the Philadelphia 54-47 at half. In the first quarter, the Lakers lead the Rockets 34-23 with 2:21 left. The Spurs and the Trailblazers a little bit later on. So that is your NBA scoreboard. NHL, the Lightning lead the Canadiens 2-1 with 9:53 left in period 2. Golden Knights and Utah later. Edmonton and the Ducks later. That is your scoreboard as we go to top 2 with the Yankees leading 3-0. All right, and a long fly ball to left field. It is gone. Ryan McMahon on the first pitch. We almost missed it. Goodbye, and the Yankees now lead 4-0. 2 home runs in a row by McMahon going the opposite way. So the Yankees take a 4-0 lead. That was awesome. That was awesome. Looks like he's becoming a left-handed hitter, a left-handed loving to hit in the to left the opposite field. So good for him. He's a good kid. It's nice to see him getting back on track, and some of the fans get off of his back. Here comes the first pitch, and it's ball 1 to Jose, 1-0. 4-0 Yankees here, about top 2. And that will give McMahon some playing time. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Yeah, there was an opposite field taco. And the pitch, the 2-0 pitch is popped up, straight up in the air. And the first baseman makes the catch. And there's 1 man out in Walker. That was like an easy swing, and boom. Judges said that McMahon has the most potential. I think we may see him flourish. I hope. Yep. You got a nice combination. And the first guy out of the dugout is Rosario. So the tag team of third base. And Trent Grissom comes back up in inning number 2, and he takes a call. Strike 1, 0-1. He walked in the first. Amazing what happens when he could get on. And the pitch is grounded to first. Fair ball at the line. And Walker steps on the base. 2 men out here in the top of the second inning. And that's going to bring up the golden boy, the captain, Aaron Judge. 242, 9 homers, 17 ribbies, and his OPS is climbing at 938. And the first pitch to the golden boy is a little bit outside, 1 ball and no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes on Aaron Judge as the Yankees take a 4-0 lead here, top 2. And the next pitch, the same location, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. And we're going on the 39th pitch now for Lance McCullers Jr. And Judge is ready. And here comes the 2-0 pitch. And a little squeaking foul ball behind home plate. And it's 2-1 on Aaron Judge. So the Yankees coming out swinging, banging, and swinging tonight. And Warren has had some giddy up there in the first inning. And let's hope it remains. 2-1 on the golden boy. And here comes the 2-1 pitch. And it's right in there for a call. Strike 2. Aaron finally wants an ABS. So it's either 2-2 or 2-1. And Aaron was right. Finally, they overturned an Aaron Judge ball, so it is 3-1. Oh, the 3-1 pitch to Aaron Judge. The set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. 3-2. And how do you do? Boy, Judge 4 times and two. He's won 2, so he's batting .500 there. Here comes the pitch, and it's a little bit low, and they want the ABS on this, so hold up before Aaron goes to first base. The catcher is adamant; he thinks it's a strike. Let's see what happens, and it is a ball. It's not overturned. The call stands, and Aaron Judge goes to first base. So 2 outs and Aaron Judge on first, and the red-hot Cody Bellinger, who singled in the first to load the bases, is up right now. And the first pitch by Cody, to Cody from Lance McCullers, is popped foul and out of play, 0-1. I think an old friend is with the Yankees today, and that is Andy Pettit, because he lives in Houston. Remember, he got traded to Houston the only time he was away from the Yankees. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, and there's a strike, and Judge is going, and he makes it in there. Stolen base. You know, he's deceptive speed, Aaron Judge. So runner on second out and 2 men out. Excuse me, everyone. That was a called strike, by the way, so it's 0-2. And how do you do? Yeah, Judge just got in there. Just got in there. And here we go. And in rare form, the Yes Network showing it 9,000 times. All right, again, and they do it again. And again, how many times are they going to show it? So I guess they're appealing it. And they overturn it. They say he's out. He's out. That's it. So at the end of 1.5, the Yankees 4 and the Astros nothing. And back to the scoreboard. We have the Tigers 5-2 on the Reds and the 5. The Red Sox, the Orioles are pouring it on 9-2 on the Red Sox. The Guardians lead the Blue Jays 7-3, bottom 5. The Rockies have taken a 2-1 lead on the Mets, top 6. The Rays continue to lead the Twins 3-1, bottom 6. The Phillies have taken a 3-2 lead on Atlanta. The Angels and the Royals, no score, bottom 4. The Nationals and the White Sox are tied 1-1 in the bottom of the 4th. The Pirates lead the Brewers 2-0, top 5. The Athletics lead the Rangers 3-0, top 3. That's where the Yankees go next. The Mariners 1-0 over the Cardinals. The Cubs and Dodgers a little bit later. The Marlins and the Giants a little bit later. And back in the NBA, we get an update, and it's the Celtics 64, the 76ers 62 in the third period, and in the first period, we're at the end of one, the Lakers 39, the Rockets 32. The Spurs and the Trailblazers will play at 10:30 tonight Eastern Time. That is your scoreboard, everyone. As we go to bottom 2. With the Yankees, and they're showing Meredith now by the camera. Yep, Cruz, Chaz is hot, McMahon hitting opposite field home runs. And let's start it off with Altuve leading off, and the first pitch is hit foul behind home plate, 0-1. McMahon's first start since Sunday versus Kansas City. Hi, Magic Cat. How you doing? How's it going? Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for joining the stream. Good day, all. I like that name. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul down third base line. And it's 0-2 on Altuve. Yes, is showing that great play that McMahon made last night. He was Greg Nettles yesterday, that's for sure. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Altuve, and it's grounded weakly. Chaz gets it. No, not in time. It was a good play by Chaz, actually. Jose should have charged in more on it, and he didn't, and it cost them a base runner. So there's a runner on first, and he's still got some speed, the little man. Still got that speed. I mean, he's turning like 37 years old. I mean, not that that's old, of course not, but, you know, it has a lot of mileage on those legs. All right, well, there's a man on first, and Kristen Walker, 264, 5 homers, 18 RBIs. And here comes the first pitch. We could use a nice double play. And it's popped up. Will it stay in play? Ben Rice taking a look. No, it's over the Astros dugout. And we'll do it again. No balls and a strike. Mighty Funny, what's up? Wow. I feel like I'm on YouTube Live. All you great guys and gals coming on from YouTube Live. We really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled behind home plate. And it's 0-2 on Walker. Nothing in 2. Warren sets, looks over at first, and here comes the 0-2 pitch. Throw to first, not in time. So we get ready again to do and they put up on the screen 6-time All-Star, 5-time All-Star Willie Randolph, Yankee captain, Yankee coach. A lot of times when he coached, the Yankees would win. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's in there for a call. Strike 3. Nice. Walker doesn't believe it, but if you didn't believe it, why didn't he go for the ABS? And that is strike three, one man out here, runner on first, and Warren chalking up those strikeouts. And that brings up Smith. Here comes the first pitch, and it's a little bit low, 1 ball and no strikes. Cam Smith, he's batting .239, 3 homers and 11 RBIs. He's playing right field. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Warren sets and throws the first, and nothing doing. So runner still on first. Yeah, Cruz, a double play would be beautiful, would be very, very good. Very, very good. And here comes the pitch, and it's outside, 2-0. Come on, Warren. Just come after these guys. Altuve, 2-time world champion, 9-time All-Star, 3-time batting champion, and AL MVP. As a pitch, a little bit low. I would have done an ABS for that. Ron Hassey, there you go. Yeah, he's a nice little player. He got traded back and forth about 5 times. There's a 3-0 pitch, and it's right in there for a call strike. Basically, the automatic, 3-ball, no strike, strike. So 3 balls and a strike. Runner on first. And here comes the pitch, and it's in there for a call strike 2. 3-2. So will Altuve maybe be going on the 3-2 pitch? And here comes the pitch. Inside for a ball 4. So little bit of a pickle here for Warren, first and second, and 1 man out. Still a double, one little ground ball for a double play. So let's hope for that. And that's going to bring up Dustin Harris. He's a left fielder. He's batting .167, no home runs and RBIs. So maybe this might be the time for a nice ground ball to Chaz and let's get a double play here. And here comes the first pitch by Warren, the set and the pitch. And that's poured in there for a call, strike 1, 0-1. Oh, and 1. And the next pitch, the set and the pitch, foul down the right field line, so it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 on Harris. This is going to be the 27. Hey, and NESTVG, what's up, my man? Here comes the pitch, and it's down low, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hi, Travis. How you doing, my boy? What's going on? Here comes the 1-2 pitch. The set. And the pitch is pop foul again. And it's 1-2, and how do you do? Hanging in there, Travis? Coming home from work or something? What's cooking? Thanks for joining us. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. The set and the pitch is grounded foul again. And we'll do it again. 29 pitches now for Warren. Boy, we could sure use a strikeout here, right, guys? Come on, Warren, let's go. Let's strike him out here. Let's do it. And there it is. Call strike 3, 2 men out. 2 men out. and first and second now. That was right down Broadway. He gone. He gone. He gone. Yanni Diaz is up 197, a homer, 10 RBIs. And the first pitch coming up is swung on and missed for a call, strike one. Well, swung on and missed, not a call, strike one, but you know what I mean. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And the set. This is a guy that always hurts us. Yeah, of course, line base hit to right field. Here comes Altuve. Here comes the throw. Oh, just missed them. And the Astros get their first run. Why is it the same guys, they can't get out? I mean, I see it in my sleep. It's unreal. The guy's batting 197. But against the Yankees, he's batting 597. And I'm telling you, man, they just missed him. Oh my God, by a hair. Well, we got to stop them right here, guys. Got to keep a 3-run lead. And the problem is, okay, so it is Matthews is up. And here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for a poured in for a strike. 0-1. Wow. That was really so nice throw. Just missed the back of his leg. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. All right, Warren, settle down now. Outside, 1-1. It's just crazy. The same guys do it to the Yankees all the time. It's so frustrating. 1 ball and 1 strike. Got to get out of this, Warren. Come on. 35 pitches now, way outside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Oh my God, yes, they're showing this for the 9th time. I mean, come on. I mean, they overdo it. They way overdo it. Enough already. That's not going to change the call. Come on, let's get a strikeout here. The pitch swung on and missed, 2-2. And how do you do? Oh yeah, I mean they just missed the back of his cleat. So the 2-2 pitch coming up again, and the set and the pitch. Bounce foul outside of third, and the third base coach picks it up and throws it to the crowd. So it is 2-2, and how do you do? And that is pitch number 38 is coming up. Come on, Warren, let's strike him out. Let's go. That's enough already. Here comes the pitch. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled again behind home plate. We'll do it again, 2-2. A lot of he's throwing a lot. Rodon. Here's the injury report on innings in Hudson Valley. 4 1/3, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, 65 pitches for Carlos Rodon. That is a good outing. All right, come on, let's get the strikeout here. Come on, pitch, check swing, they check, struck him out, and the inning is over. So only 1 run at 2. It's the Yankees 4 and the Astros 1. Let's see, John the Beagle Dad. John the Beagle Dad, how you doing? Mighty funny cruise control, Corky the snowman. Na 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 na. Oh no, that's right. We're in spring here. He gone. He gone. All right. You know what? Let's hear from a couple of our goodies.
Hey, everybody, this is Noah Eagle from NBC Sports, and you're all smart. You're top tier sports fans because you're watching NY Yankee Media, the best to get the rest.
This is Johnny Salami from NY Yankee Mania. Like and subscribe.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hey guys, it is Deb Whitkus from the Blonde Blitz, host and reporter, and you are watching New York Mania Entertainment.
Hi, I'm Tony Ferrara. I am a sports and pop culture expert and the founder of Ferrara Media, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hey, I'm Angelo Venuto, and I'm here with New York Mania Entertainment.
What is up, everybody? It is Evan from NY Yankee Mania. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the show. We have Yankees news, overall baseball news, basketball, entertainment, and everything else. Come along for the ride. It's music to your ears.
And thank you, Evan. And Evan will be calling tomorrow night's Yankee game with you right here with Chef Nick, and they will be here bright and early. Well, early on in the evening. So good luck to them. I'm glad that they're going to have the opportunity to call the game together. So it should be a fun night. And leading off is Cody Bellinger here in the third inning, and the first pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0. Yeah, Weathers will be pitching and dedicating it to the little Bambino. Here comes the pitch, and it's low for a ball, 2-0 from McCullers. McCullers is going on his 47th pitch, 2-0 on Bellinger. And the pitch is popped up, lazy pop-up behind home plate, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike as we play the top of the third. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is up high for a ball, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike on Bellinger. With Ben Rice on there. And there's a foul ball behind home plate, and we'll do it. We'll do the 3-2 pitch coming up. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. And right down Broadway for a call, strike 3, 1 man out. One man out here in the top of the third, and Ben Rice is coming up. And here comes the first pitch to Ben Rice. And it is McCullers sets his 50th pitch, 51 pitches. It's outside for a ball, and it's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, and that is in there for a call strike. That was a 1-0 pitch, I'm sorry, and that was a ball. So it is 2-1 now on Ben Rice. Rice is 0 for 1. And he hit a ground ball, and he got on an error with the bases loaded. There's a pitch again, 2-2, and how do you do? And McCullers is settling in. They had a nice chance to knock him out. And, they opened the door for him to stay in. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's a call, strike 3, 2 men out here in the top of the third. It's only the third inning. Well, maybe next time at Bad Cruz, but not this one. He gone. So it's 2 outs here in the top of the third, and Giancarlo Stanton with the bases loaded hit a ground ball double play. Ball 1 to Giancarlo. Now he'll probably get a double. You watch. You couldn't have hit it any more perfect, right to the pitcher, catcher, first base. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and it's down low for a ball, 2-0. 2 balls and a strike on Giancarlo. Here comes the 2-0 pitch, and it's swung on and missed, 2-1. When Giancarlo gets in these deep swings like that, it's not too happy to see it. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed again, 2-2, and how do you do? 2-2, and how do you do? In the top of the third, and the Yankees leading 4-1. Here comes the 2-2 pitch is outside, 3-2. And the color sets. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Popped up, right field. And it's a can of corn, and the inning is over. So at the end of 2.5, the Yankees are leading 4-1. And let's get some scoreboard updates. Let's see what we have. All right, and here we go. The Tigers lead the Reds 5-3 now, bottom 6. The Red Sox are trailing 9-3 on the Orioles, bottom 6. The Guardians now 8-4 over the Blue Jays, bottom 6. Bottom 7, the Rockies lead the Mets 4-1. Bottom 7, the Rays lead the Twins 4-1. The Braves have a 5-3 lead now, bottom 6 on the Phillies. The Royals lead the Angels 5-0, top 5. The Nationals lead the White Sox 3-1, bottom 5. The Pirates lead the Brewers 3-0, top 6. The Athletics lead the Rangers 3-0, bottom 4. The Mariners 1-0 over the Cardinals. And 2 games later on, the Cubs Dodgers and the Marlins Giants. And that is your MLB scoreboard. Let's go to the NBA. The Celtics 76 and the Celtics 76, the Sixers 72. 1:05 left in the third. And the Lakers are leading the Rockets 59-48 with 3:38 left in the halftime. Spurs and Trailblazers a little bit later on. And that is your scoreboard, everyone. As we go to the bottom of the third with the Yankees leading 4-1. And let's get going. All right, here comes the first pitch to Correa, and he hits one to right field line, but foul, 0-1. Nothing in one. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch is popped foul and out of play, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. And here comes the pitch. It's a little bit low, 0-2. Sorry, Joe. What's up, John? What are you sorry about? 1-2 now on Correa. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And a little bit outside, 2-2, and how do you do? So here comes the 2-2 pitch. Everyone, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it. So, John, what are you sorry about? let us know. Here comes the pitch. Outside, 3-2. Correa was with the Astros, then he had a winter where he was a Met. He was somebody else, and he was somebody else. Ended up with the Twins and now traded back to the Astros. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Pop foul again. We'll do it again. I just had Jumad for my friends. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. Absolutely no, totally understand. You're a real good guy. Thank you so much. 3-2. Just tell all your friends about the channel. The pitch is grounded at third. McMahon on one hop fires the first, one man out. Yeah, no problem at all. The only thing that I ask everybody is tell your friends about NY Yankee Mania. Have them come in, subscribe. We would love that. Everybody, we would absolutely love that. I have a lot of moderators on here now. Thank you so much, everyone. We really appreciate it. Here comes the pitch to Alvarez, and that ball is in there for a call. Strike one, 0-1. Bottom of the third, and it is 4-1 Yankees. Right in there for a call. Strike two. 0-2. That was a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Warren is going on pitch number 49. And it is 0-2. Here comes the pitch. It's down low for a ball, 1-2. They're showing exit velocities on Alvarez's home runs at 106.8. And there's a line drive to right field, a base hit. At least they keep him in the ballpark. So there's a man on first and one man out as Warren. Throwing a lot of pitches here. That was number 50, so actually 51. So, but the Yankee bullpen is well rested, absolutely well rested. And Paredes is in, and he lined out in the first inning. And here we go. The first pitch, way outside, ball one, 1-0. These are some Yankee killers, everyone. That's why the Astros are a tough team for the Yankees because there's a lot of Yankee killers. There's a 1-0 pitch. The set and the pitch is down low for a ball 2-0. You don't want him to be nibbling here. 2 balls and a strike. The set. And the pitch is grounded foul, 2-1. And Warren stepping off. And the camera is just staring at the outfield and everything. Something we don't want to see with this guy up. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. And it's a long fly ball foul, 2-2. And how do you do? All right. The game has slowed down a little bit. This is a 55th pitch, and it's way up high, 3-2. Come on, Warren. Waiting on deck is Altuve. You don't want him coming up with the tying runs on, that's for sure. Not that guy. All right, Warren sets. And the 3-2 pitch coming. And it's popped up. I was going to get it. Ben Rice is under it. Makes the catch. 2 men out. Oh. Wait a minute. Something's going on here. I think they called a balk. So forget about the out. They called a balk. And Chaz is chirping at the umpire, and he's making believe that he's pitching, and he's saying what's wrong. I don't understand. He went to the set, and what did he do wrong? I don't know. So let's see what we have here, folks. So we have a runner on second and one out and 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and it swung on and hit in the air deep to left field. Bellinger back to the wall, makes the catch at the wall. And Alvarez scoots back to second. So 2 men out. That took everything to keep that ball in the ballpark. So 2 men out, and the Yanks still up 4-1. Every ounce of that wall he needed, and he made the catch right at the wall. So runner on second and 2 men out, and Matt Blake is coming out. I don't know if something's bothering Warren or what. Oh, I guess the way to pitch to Altuve. I know, Corky. Boo, Altuve. Never forget when he says, "Don't touch my chest because there's a tattoo. My wife didn't like it and it looks horrible. I got to get it off," and all of this. Meantime, it was a wire. Give me a break. I don't even know how he's still playing in the league, to be honest with you. Career with the Yankees on the first pitch. He's 367 with 6 home runs. That's why I would not throw anything down the middle to this guy. Nothing. And pickoff at second. They got him. Nice play by Warren. They caught Alvarez sleeping at second base, and that ends the inning. At the end of 3, it's the Yankees 4 and the Astros 1. Nice comeback. Nice comeback. And we're going to go to the top of the 4th. Excellent comeback, guys. All right, we will be back in 1 minute. Okay, everyone, we are back, and Chaz Chisholm will lead off. He's 1 for 1 with a double, with a single with the bases loaded to drive in 2 runs, and slowly but surely, his average is just about ready to go over a 200 again. He's at 198. The 1-0 pitch, and that is in there for a call. Strike one, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. That was a well-planned. Oh, and Chaz hits one deep to right field. There it goes. Goodbye. And the Yankees now lead 5-1. Did I not call Jazz getting hot when he did? Yeah, baby. It's disco. He is getting hot. He is getting hot. 5-1 Yankees. And Chaz is waking up. And that brings up Ascara, and it's a call. Strike one, 0-1. No balls and a strike. And here's the pitch, and that one is in there for a call. Strike two, 0-2. So Chaz is showing the power. 2 home runs today. One by Chaz and one by McMahon for the Yankees. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's down low. It's down low at 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. He looked terrible on that. He's gone, he's gone, he's gone. And Chaz really got into that one. So 1 out here with the Yankees now leading 5-1. And of course, Yes Network has to show it 20,000 times. McMahon is up, and he grounds one softly to Altuve, throws the first, 2 men out. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. And the customary dance by Chaz as he's ready to get to home plate. And he's watching a home run. And Jose. 2 outs here in the 4th. And it is inside for a ball, 1 ball, and no strikes. One ball and no strikes. Here comes the pitch, and it's grounded. It's short. Correa scoops, throws the first, and the inning is over. Not before the Yankees get a run on a home run by Chaz Chisholm Jr. And at the end of 4.5, the Yankees 5 and the Astros 1. All right. Let's go to your favorite scoreboard. All right. So what do we have here, guys? We have the Orioles 9-3 on the Red Sox, top 7. We have the Guardians 8-6 over the Blue Jays, bottom 7, top 8. The Rockies lead the Mets 4-1. Middle 8, the Rays lead the Twins 6-1. The Braves lead the Phillies 5-3, bottom 7. The Royals 5-0 on the Angels, top 6. The Nationals lead the White Sox 3-1, bottom 6. The Pirates lead the Brewers 4-0, top 7. Athletics 3-1 on Texas, top 5. The Mariners 2-0 on the Cardinals, bottom 4. A delay, the Tigers 5-3 on Cincinnati, delayed in the 7th. And the Cubs and the Dodgers and the Marlins and the Giants a little bit later on. As we go to the NBA playoffs, we got the Celtics, the 76ers lead the Celtics now 85-84 with 7:22 left. And in the fourth, at halftime, the Lakers lead the Rockets 63-52. And a little bit later on, it's San Antonio against Portland at 10:30 Eastern Time. And the NHL, we have the Canadians 2-2 with the Lightning with 14 to go. The Golden Knights and Utah a little bit later on with Edmonton and the Anaheim Ducks. And those series are all tied at 1 apiece. And let's go to the bottom of the fourth, and Altuve hits one deep to right center field. Back goes Judge, back, and it bounces over the fence for a ground rule double. And Altuve is up to his old tricks against the Yankees. So not a good start to the bottom of the fourth inning. The one thing you can't do with this guy is throw the ball down the middle on the first pitch. He's hitting 368 against them. 368 on the first pitch. Why would you throw him a ball down the middle? Doesn't anybody see this? I mean, he's got to laugh. Here's a pitch, line, base hit off of Ben Rice. And Altuve's going to stop at third, and not a good start of the inning for Will Warren. Didn't even have a chance to say anything, and Kristen Walker gets a hit right off of Ben Wright's glove as he leaped to make the catch. And now we have first and third and nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. They just don't learn. I mean, I don't understand. A professional team like this, they're showing you how he hits a first pitch. So why would you throw the ball down the middle? Why? Here's the first pitch, and it's grounded, foul at the plate, and it's 0-1 on Smith. I just don't understand. Where is logic? You have all of this logic with analytics and paperwork and this and that, and nobody can figure out. Don't throw him a fastball on the first pitch down the middle. I mean, back him up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. A sweeper. Opponents with Will Warren, 234, 379 slugging, 24% Ks versus flat fastball since last year. And the 0-2 pitch now coming to Smith. And it is grounded to short, a high hop. Jose just gets him at first. The run scores, and it's 5-2 Yankees. Well, we'll take it out there. So it's 5-2 with the runner on second. So there's one man out, one man on. And that's going to, that's going to break. Okay, it's popped up foul behind home plate. And it's 0-1 to Harris. Dustin Harris struck out his first time up. He's batting 158, no homers and an RBI. The Mets are down 4-1, Mighty. Here comes the 0-1 pitch in the eighth inning. There's a pitch up high, and it's 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. I'll get you an updated score, Mighty. 4-1, bottom 8, and the Mets are threatening. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, grounded foul outside of first, and it's 1-2 on Harris as the pitches are mounting for Mr. Warren. And here comes the pitch. Just missed outside, 2-2, and how do you do? 2-2, and how do you do? With another Yankee pest, Yanni Diaz on deck. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Right down Broadway, call strike 3. He gone. He gone. He gone. 2 men out here in the bottom of the 4th. And Warren is going on pitch number 68. 75 called strikeouts since last year, leads MLB. Here comes the pitch, and it is low for a ball, 1-0. I don't know, Yanni Diaz, when he's up, he's batting 208. When he's up and he sees Yankee pitching, that ball looks like a beach ball. I don't understand it. Here comes the pitch, swung on and missed. And it's 1-1. As the Yankees continue to lead 5-2 here, guys. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And it is way down low for a ball, 2-1. 2 balls and a strikes with 2 men out here. The bottom of the 4th, and Warren, 69 pitches. Come on, let's get out of this inning. Can we get a Yankee killer out for a change? Here comes the 2-1 pitch. The set and the pitch. Line in the center field. Grissom, though, is right there, makes the catch, and the inning is over. So at the end of 4, the Yankees 5-2, leading with Grisham coming up to bat. Let's see. Let's go here. All right. And who was Mighty Funny? You wanted to know the Mets score? Well, they are 4-1 now, bottom of the 8th. But the Mets have a big rally going. And let's see, not sure who's up, but they have the bases loaded, and it's 4-1 with Hill on the mound. Well, that's funny. He's up on the hill. So it is the bottom of the 8th. I believe Juan Soto's up with the bases loaded. So let's see what happens. The Rockies are 10-16, the Mets are 9-16. We'll give you a little bit of another play-by-play while we're here. And the Mets just picked up 2 runs. It's now 4-3. The Mets are fighting back against Colorado. Wait a minute. Yep, it's 4-3. First and second and 1 man out. So the Mets are definitely coming back on this game. It was Beatty singles to the outfield, Francisco Alvarez. It was okay. So it's first and second and 1 man out there. So I will keep you posted. We're going to the top of the 5th with the Yankees leading 5-2. Trent Grissom walked in the first and a run, and he's 0 for 1. You want a Grish bomb, huh? Here comes the first pitch, and it almost hits him. 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 to Grissom. And here comes the pitch, and it's grounded to the Yankee first base coach. And it's a foul ball. I think Lindor's back in the lineup. Yeah, no, I think they're going to keep him. Here comes the pitch to Grissom is low for a ball, 2-1. I'm still looking at the game for Mighty Funny, so hang in there. They just changed the pitcher. So here's the 2-1 pitch to Trent, and it's up high for a ball, 3-1. Three balls and one strike. McCullers has thrown 75 pitches. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and it's a little bit outside, and a good start to the top of the fifth when Grissom walks. And that's going to bring up our golden boy, Aaron Judge. Oh, okay. Well, then they had it wrong because they put his name here that he singled. I was looking at the updates here. 2 walks for Aaron Judge tonight, so no contact. Pitches in there for a call, strike 1, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And that's low, gets a little bit away from the catcher, but not enough for Grissom to move. So, yeah, we could use a Judge bomb, but you know what? I'll take a single. How about first and third and nobody out? Here comes the 1-1 pitch. The set, and the pitch is low for a ball, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike on Aaron, the golden boy, Judge. And the 2-1 pitch is swung on it, hit in the air to left center field. Nope, didn't get it. I thought he got it. The center fielder camps under it and makes the catch. You know when Judge, he swings, he just looks like that ball is going. Well, that's what it looked like to me. So I'm sorry if I got a little excited, but no, I guess it was hit off of the end of the bat. And here's Cody Bellinger. He singled in the first, he drove in a run, and there's a call, strike 1, 1-1. The 0-1 pitch to Bellinger, runner on first, 1 out, and it's in there inside for a ball, 1-1. Okay, it looks like the inning is over, 4-3. Mighty Funny, I was doing that for you. And that's a foul by Bellinger. And it's 1-2 on Bellinger. 1-2 on. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Belly, and he grounds it to first. Over the second one on the first double play, and that will end the inning. At the end of 4.5, it's the Yankees 5 and the Houston Astros 2. Last play, Vientos lined out, and he lined into a double play. So they're going to the top of the ninth, Colorado and the Mets. All right. The Orioles are pouring it on the Red Sox, 10-3. The Rays are all over the Twins. So that's where that stands right now, everyone. So we'll get back to the scoreboard update in a little while. So what is everybody up to? Cruise control, what's going on? How is everybody doing? Kind of quiet. You're writing things, but you're kind of quiet here, everyone. Come on, we're ahead here. Let's go. Let's have a little life, everyone. Let's go. We're going to the bottom of the 5th inning here, guys. And we're in commercial break. Obviously. Trying to check all the scores for you. And if there's anything updated. All right, and Will Warren is coming out again. And let's see what he can do here. All right, so bottom of the fifth inning, and the Yankees lead 5-2. You had subs and ribs tonight. Cruise control, not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, subs and ribs. All right, here comes the 1-0 pitch, and it is up high for a ball, 2-0. Going to be pitch number 73 for Warren as we play the bottom of the fifth inning. Here comes the 2-0 pitch, and it's line a shortstop right at Jose. 1 out. Nice line drive right at him. Oh, Sean Browning, finally, he showed up. Man, oh man, fish and mashed potatoes. Here's the mashed potato. Do the mashed potato. Yeah, I know. Don't put in Jake Bird. No way. Weather's back tomorrow. Yep, Bird goes back down. And Carlos Correa is up, and the first pitch is outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. And the 1-0 pitch is grounded weakly to Rice, over to our pitcher. 2 men out to Warren. There's a ground ball to first, and he's out. So 2 men out, and now the big guy's up. Alvarez, keep him in the ballpark. Don't put in Bird or Savell or Deval. Well, then you don't want anybody. Boone might put Bird to close. No, he won't. Nah, Cruz, I seriously doubt that. So Alvarez singles, batting .351, 11 homers. He leads the world in everything, basically. So, all right, guys, here we go. 2 outs, and the pitch is pop foul and out of play, 0-1. Nothing in 1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Alvarez. He is 1 for 2. Here's the pitch, and it's line. Oh, just over the head of Chaz Chisholm in a right field for a base hit. But at least they kept him in the ballpark. That was a good try by Chaz. He went straight up. Oh, Cruz is causing a trade here. Alvarez to the Yankees. Alvarez is overrated. Ooh, Sean Browning with the Mr. Historian with with those nice kind words, huh? And another Yankee killer is up in Paredes with 2 outs, and the pitch is right down Broadway. Call strike 1. Nothing in 1. Oh, and 1 at Paredes is the 0-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Wow, Warren's waiting a long time in there for a call. Strike 2, nothing in 2. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Will Warren now at 81 pitches. So I don't think he's going to go much longer. Might go another inning if he gets there. Yep. And the 1-2 pitch coming. The set and the pitch. Way down low. 2-2. And how do you do? 2-2. And how do you do? They're too afraid to pitch to Judge. Only reason Alvarez is leading the league in homers. Okay. Listen, I rather win a championship than him having 100 home runs. I'll tell you that. Without a doubt, I make that trade in a minute. No questions asked. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it swung on, hit deep to left field, but foul. He pulled it. Foul. And we'll do it again at 2-2. And how do you do? Oh boy. Another longer day. And this game it's lagging a little bit here in the bottom of the fifth. Oh, definitely. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch is grounded. Foul. And we'll do it again. 2-2. And the pitches are mounting. They are mounting on him now. And again, the 2-2 pitch. Here we go again. And it swung on it deep to left center field. And Trent Grissom is under it, makes the catch, and the inning is over. So, at the end of 5 full innings, it's the Yankees 5 and the Astros 2. We'll be back in a minute, everyone, so stay tuned. All right, we're going to the top of the 6th inning, and they're just showing Carlos Rendon now. Makami, 6 home runs, 11 RBIs in his last 8 games. The Cubs' 9-game winning streak, longest in Major League this year. And Ben Rice hits the first pitch foul, and it's 0-1. He's fielded destroy, struck out, run, and an RBI. He's batting .303. Here comes the pitch, and it's line to left center field. This is going to go to the wall. Rice on his way to second. Will he try for third? No, he will stop at second. And a nice start to the top of the inning with a double and nobody out. Nice shot going. He went with the pitch to left center field, and he crushed it. So it's a leadoff double for Ben Rice as we start the top of the inning here in the 6th inning with Giancarlo Stanton. All we ask is move the runner over. Don't strike out. I'm tired of you striking out all the time. And here comes the pitch to Giancarlo. The set and the pitch is up high for a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. Grounded into a double play and flied out. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, and that's in there for a call strike, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lance McCullers is going on his 89th pitch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. The set and the pitch is down the middle, 1-2. He hasn't even swung the bat yet. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch coming. The set and the pitch. Down low, 2-2, and how do you do? And Chaz Chisholm is the red hot. Chaz Chisholm is on deck. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. A 2-2 pitch. I'm sorry, guys. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. 3-2. Had enough strength to hold on there. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. The set and the pitch is grounded up the middle and off of Correa into center field. Ben Rice is going to score, and the Yankees now lead 6-2. Finally, he hit the ball and he moved the runner over. Not only moved the runner over, and he scored. So it's now 6-2 Yankees here in the top of the 6th. Just enough. He hit it just hard enough and up the middle to pass Correa. And now it is Chaz, the man, the hot man, who's over 200 now. And that's it for McCullers. So we're going to wait for a lefty coming in. And Rawson is talking with Chaz Chisholm. So while we're waiting, let's go for an update here. Let's see what we got. All right, it seems like okay, well, let's go. The Orioles are all over the Red Sox 10-3 in the 8th. Cleveland and the Blue Jays in the bottom of the 9th, 8-6, but the Blue Jays have a threat going. The Rockies, it looks like just won the game. Let me see. It says 3 outs, but let me confirm. Yes. The Rockies just beat the Mets 4-3, and the Rays just beat the Twins 6-2. And other scores, the Mariners and the Cardinals tied 2-2 and 5. Still in a rain delay, the Tigers and the Cincinnati Reds. We are supposed to get a lot of rain in New York in the next 24 hours. The Angels are trailing the Kansas City Royals 5-3 in the 7th. In another one in the 7th, we have the Nationals and the White Sox. The White Sox now take a 4-3 lead. And the Phillies and the Braves, Atlanta leads the Phillies 5-3, going to the top of the 9th. The Athletics are pouring it on Texas, now 6-1. The Pirates pouring it on the Brewers 6-0. And of course, right here, the Yankees lead 6-2, top of the 6th, and nobody out. And the Chaz man, all of a sudden, the hot Chaz. So Colton Gordon is in. His ERA is not that great, 8.59, 7 1/3 innings, 1 walk, 11 strikeouts. And here's the first pitch to Chaz. And it is outside for a ball, 1-0. Finally, he's over the Mendoza line. He's batting .208, 2 homers now. He's starting to look a little bit more respectable. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Chaz. Way inside, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Chaz Chisholm Jr. I doubt they're going to have Giancarlo running, but stranger things have happened. Here comes the 2-0 pitch, and it's outside for ball 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes. Yeah, Kevin Cash used to play for the Yankees. He was in 2009. 3 balls and no strikes. And the set and the 3-0 pitch. A little bit high, ball 4. And now the Yankees have first and second and nobody out. And that's going to bring up Ascara. If I were them, I'd let him bunt. Can't do anything else. I would definitely have him bunting. All right, it's 1 ball and no strikes to Ascara with first and second. A run already in for the Yankees here in the 6th inning. Here comes the pitch, right down Broadway, and it's a call, strike 1, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. First and second, I was surprised with a bunt. Here comes the pitch, and it's a little bit outside, 2-1 on Ascara. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, 2-2, and how do you do? Ascara stands in, and here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. A little bit outside, 3-2. 3-2. I doubt they'll have the in motion with Ascara up and with Giancarlo leading the way. So take your pick here, guys. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, and it's popped up. Foul, though, behind home plate. And we're going to do it again at 3-2. And how do you do? Hey, the peanut gallery's out. Let's go. Here comes a 3-2 pitch, and it's popped up behind home plate again, and we'll do it again at 3-2. 3-2, and how do you do? Here comes the 3-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Is line to left field, and deep, and back, and it's off the wall. 1 run. Giancarlo didn't know it. He stopped at third. What was that all about? That's ridiculous. He just stopped, and where was the third base coach? Oh my God, the one time that Ascara could get an RBI, that ball was hit off the wall. He just stopped. And Stanton's coming out of the game. Up. Could be a hamstring. Let's see what happens. Something happened, and here comes Randall Gritchen. So we have our first casualty this year in Stanton. Do I see a big bopper coming up? Do I see going on the IL and Dominguez being called up? Good possibility. And here comes the first pitch. Bases loaded, nobody out for McMahon. Ball one outside, 1-0. Stanton is the softest big guy, always tweaking something. Yeah, because he's got so much muscle, Mighty Funny. He looks like the Hulk. He's got too much muscle. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And it's lined right at the first baseman. And nobody moves. So it's 1 out. Hard luck for McMahon. So bases loaded, 1 out. And I believe Trent Grisham is up. That was a nasty line drive. Come on, they got to get another run out of this. I just didn't understand why he wasn't running. I couldn't believe it. Oh, that's a hamstring. He's going on the IL. Here's the pitch. Ball one to Jose. And I think Dominguez is definitely going to be called up. So here's the 1-0 pitch. And it's popped up behind home plate. Will it stay in play? No, it won't. So it is 1-1 now on Jose. Stanton on a ball that was hit off the wall with first and second, nobody out. He lunged. He ran very gingerly to third base. He couldn't. He should have scored. And it looks like a hamstring. And with him, that's going to be like 3 weeks. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and it's lined, bloop, in the right field for a base hit. 1 run is in, and that's all they're going to get. So we're going move the train station, 7-2 Yankees. Yeah, I definitely, I could see it. I definitely could see it now. Dominguez will be called up. That'll be more playing time they'll bring up Dominguez, more playing time for Grisham. Yeah, he basically got hurt walking. Trent Grisham now with the bases loaded. The Yankees leading 7-2. 2 walks and a run for Grisham, who's still batting only 164. Yeah, with Stanton, it's only a matter of time. Here's the pitch, and it's lined down the left field line, just foul. 0-2 on Trent Grisham. Nothing and 2. With the big guy up next. So this is lefty on lefty. And I have a feeling they'll bring in a right-hander to face Judge, especially if Grisham doesn't do anything. Here's the 0-2 pitch. I'd like to see him go to the opposite field. Just missed 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. On Trent Grisham, as we play the top of the 6th, and the Yankees lead 7-2. And here comes the 1-2 pitch, and it's outside, 2-2, and how do you do? Yeah, they won't rush Stanton. That's the thing. He'll do his normal disappearing for 2 months, maybe. I mean, we don't know. It could be I don't know what it is. And the pitch is fouled back to it. I mean, initially, I would say it's a hamstring, but it could also be maybe swung the bat and he tweaked the what's that other injury that when a hitter gets it, they're out for a while. I forgot the name of it. Somebody help me out. Here comes a 2-2 pitch, and it's hit deep to center field, and that's going to score a run for sure. And the catch is made. Chas Chisholm jogs home, and the Yankees now lead 8-2. What is that in the cage for swinging? Anybody could help me out here? with the injury, with the, I forgot what you call that. Oh, well, if anybody can think of it, let me know. And they're walking Judge, so the bases are going to be loaded again for Bellinger. No, mighty funny. He came out, he had something, he couldn't run. Bases loaded for Bellinger, lefty on lefty, and the pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes to Cody Bellinger. He singled in the first and a run. He's got 13 RBIs, and here comes the 1-0 pitch, and it's lined right at Altuve, and the inning is over. So, Yankees get a couple more runs, and at the end of 5.5, the Yankees lead the Houston Astros 8-2. Eight to 2, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Yeah, I wanted to answer Mighty Funny. That's why you don't trade a Dominguez, you don't trade a Spencer Jones, because you have players that are that are made out of paper, like a John. I love Giancarlo Stanton, but he just can't stay healthy. I don't know. There's no report yet on it. But if I'm trying to think if it was a lap, maybe it's a lap. That's what I was thinking of, from swinging or a hamstring. I don't think, it looked like he was walking okay. I don't know. But I can tell you, when they take Stanton out, it's usually he's going to be out for 2 months. And Will Warren is in, and please don't throw a fastball in the first pitch. And he does. And this time, though, he took it for a call, strike 1, 0-1. No balls and a strike here in the bat. And warming up in the bullpen is Fernando Cruz. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. And the pitch. This one is popped foul and out of play, 0-2. They just continue to pound fastballs. Yeah, it could be a lap. It could be a lap, or it could be maybe his hamstring tightened. Might not be fully blown. It's the 0-2 pitch. A grounder to short. Jose fires the first, gets him. He didn't waste any time on that one. He grabbed that ball and threw it. Wasn't going to give Altuve anything. So cool. That's 1 out. And now brings up Kristen Walker, who singled in the fourth inning. And is the first pitch by Warren. It's popped up foul down the right field line. Yeah, you're right, Sean Browning. If Stanton would have stayed healthy, he would have played at least another maybe 800 games at least. God knows what the numbers would have been. But you know what? He did that even with the Marlins. So the Yankees knew what they were getting into, but the Yankees just couldn't give up. Could not give up getting him. And Cashman said he'd do it again. The 1-1 pitch is almost hits Walker, and it's inside for ball 2, 2-1. Warren is on 90 pitches, so I got to think this is it. It's either going to be this batter or his last inning. Here comes the 2-1 pitch to Walker. And it's grounded at third, and a fair ball past the third baseman. Bellinger picks it up fast. Walker's going for 2. Here's the throw. He is safe. And Chisholm wants take a look at it. Chisholm says I hit him on the chest. Let's see. Here's the throw beat him for sure. Oh, he's out. He's out. The naked eye, and you know I had the cataract, and I'm telling you, I saw him out. Let's see. When Chisholm is right, he's right. Let's see. I don't know. They may not overcall it. I don't know. This is very close, though. Yes is showing this 5 million times. This is a big problem with Yes. I don't know why they keep doing this. I understand. And again, this is 9 times. Let's just wait for the decision now. They may not overturn that, but you know, when it's really up close, oh, he got him. He touched his sweater. And this time I'm with Chaz, but without a doubt. And he is out. He is out. Well, finally, Chaz beefed up and he did it. Hey, JJW is back. How you doing? Here comes the first pitch, and it's in there for a call. Strike 1, 0-1 from Warren. Without a doubt, this is his last batter. No question in my mind. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And it's in there for a call. Strike 2. Well, if Dominguez is called up, I guarantee you he's going to play. He would play center field. They're not going to play with him in left field. But he'll DH. Right now, he'll DH. Here comes the pitch, and it's outside, 1-2. Yeah, Warren did a nice job, no question about it. But you know what? This Astro team, and I'm not putting them down, but this isn't what you're used to. I mean, they had a lot stronger teams. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. He gone. He gone. He gone. You go, baby. You go, girl. You go. So, what is cooking? Good looking. What's up, guys? What is up? All right. Astros cut a lot of cost, I heard. Yes, they did, actually. Yes, they definitely did. I mean, you know, not having Tucker, you know, they changed a lot. They really and you know, getting Carlos Correa might have been good for that run that they had a year or 2 years ago. But in the long run, I think that hurt them. They should have never taken back that contract. I don't know if the Astros. I mean, you know, yeah, because you're looking at Alvarez, but you got Alvarez and Altuve, and you know Correa is okay, but he's not the player that he once was. Let's face it. All right, name that Yankee. Let's see if they get. All right, so his average was 284, 2,251. Okay, I'm going to say Jose Cruz. Remember I said that, folks. Jose Cruz. And Warren gets a handshake, 6 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. And he gets a hug from the first one, Max Fried. Ben Rice leads off, and a call, strike 1, as Gordon is still in. Yeah, Jose Cruz is without a doubt. He was at the Yankees one year. He hit a grand slam. I was so excited when they got him. He was such a good left-handed hitter. And I'm sure the Yes Network is going to show that grand slam as a Yankee. The 0-2 pitch is down low, 1-2. We're in the top of the 7, folks, and the Yankees have an 8-2 lead. A double, his double in the last time up for Rice. Here's the pitch outside, 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's hit deep to right field, way back, going, and gone. Oh, yeah. A superstar in the making and Uncle Ben Rice. Touch 'em all, Mr. Rice. You are our Uncle Ben. And the Yankees now lead 9-2. And they're jumping in the dugout. 9 home runs this season, 3rd in the American League for the Uncle Man. Check swing on Grichuk, 0-1. Benny Risotto, I like that. The 0-1 pitch. In there for a call, strike 2, 0-2. Randall, of course, came in for Giancarlo Stanton, who appeared to leave with a hamstring problem. There's a weak hack, foul ball down the right field line. 9-2 Yankees. Yankees getting payback on the Red Sox and the Astros. Here's the pitch outside, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The set and the pitch is line past the third baseman, down the line, and that's going to be a double. And the left fielder has a little trouble picking it up, but Randall stops at second with a double. I'm telling you, folks, we're seeing a star turning into an all-star and possibly a superstar if he keeps it up right in front of our eyes. What a beautiful thing to watch. It was like watching Don Mattingly. And Chaz Chisholm up with men on second, nobody out. The first pitch is in there for a call, strike 1. Corky is loving it. And the home run lead is Alvarez 11, McCamey 11, Judge 9, and Rice 9. Those are your 4 leaders. And Chaz hits one up the middle, base hit. And that might score a run. Yes, it does. Randall on his way, and he's safe. And taking second is the red hot Chaz Chisholm. And it's now 10-2, the Yankees. Where is Jake? Do you think that's enough runs, my boy? Are you happy? You gotta have confidence in the darn team. I'm not yelling at you. This is a lesson. And Estrada is up. Here comes the first pitch, and it's low for a ball, 1-0. Oh, the Yankees are bringing back the same team. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Here comes the pitch outside, 2-0. A team that won 94 games, had no closer, had no relief. Lost games like that, just like that. But they brought back the same team, and here's the pitch down. Yep, he swung 2-1. Where are those people? Where is everybody? Two and one. We kept telling everybody, there's a pitch line, base hit to right field. And it's a show, it's a show, it's a show. Chisholm stops at third, and it's first and third, and nobody out. Back the same team. Oh my God, where are those people? Where? Oh, please. How do you, if you really think about it, okay, they couldn't beat the Blue Jays, but you gotta blame some of our starting pitching. Max Fried didn't pitch great. Rodon didn't pitch great in the clutch. So and yeah, well, what do you want if you're already down 7-0? I mean, come on. Ryan McMahon is up first and third. If this team clicks, there's no endless. Your team won 94 games. You're adding Garrett Cole in a little while. Who's he's ready. He's just about ready. And you got a closer. Here's the first pitch, and it's outside for a ball, 1-0. I mean, listen, anything can happen. 4 RBIs for Chisholm matches his whole first 24 games, by the way. And who called that he was gonna start his season in Fenway Park? Do I get a little credit? Damn it! Do I get a little credit? Here comes the 2-0 pitch, the set and the pitch. That's in there. 2-1, first and third, and nobody out. Two and one. Here's the pitch, and it's in there. I would definitely. That's an ABSer. That's an ABSer. That wasn't a strike. And it's 2-2. And how do you do? First and third, nobody out. Here comes the pitch. Popped up foul, and we'll do it again at 2-2. And then watch when Anthony Volpe comes back. I won't even get started on that. Watch. It's a well-oiled machine. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside, 3-2. Three balls and two strikes with first and third and nobody out. Here comes the pitch. Popped up behind home plate, and we'll do it again. You know, I was just thinking, guys, there's a possibility that, I don't know about Dominguez, but it could be Volpe. It could be Volpe. They may trust Randall to handle the DH. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. And it's grounded right back to the pitcher. He throws to second for one, onto first, safe. And they want an ABS, but Chas Chisholm scores, so that's 11-2 now. But they want they're calling for they wanted. Let's see. Okay. It wasn't a good throw to shortstop by the pitcher. Almost went in the outfield. Correa made a great play. And let's see, the throw to first, he was out. He was out. He's out. When they're right, they're right. They're going to overturn that. I'd be very surprised if they don't. He was out. Yeah, the ball was inside the glove. They're overturning that. There'll be holy war from the Astros if they don't turn that. And he is out. 2 men out and nobody on base, but the damage definitely is done. And it's 11-2 Yankees. McMahon was not running really hard. I hope he didn't tweak anything. He was kind of jogging. He should be running harder than that. And that's going to bring up Jose. Nah, he was out, Corky. Ooh, are you kidding me? Here comes the pitch, and it's in there for a call. Strike one. As we play the top of the 7, 2 outs. And Jose has got his average up to 253 now. And the Yankees lead 11-2. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And it's hit deep to left field. Way back. That ball is gone. Man, I knew that. I should have said it from the beginning, but I had my arm that day. You know, everyone that's been with me since day one. That I didn't want to say anything, but I had an incredible twitch of the arm. I knew the Yankees were going to explode with home runs tonight. I didn't want to say it. I should have said it. I would have patted myself again in the back. I'm just kidding. No, but I'm being very honest. I knew the Yankees were going to explode tonight because right here, if you're watching over here, pumped up, and I went like this. And when that happens, the Yankees hit quite a few homers. And you know I call them. All right, here comes the 2-0 pitch. Grissom grounded to second. Altuve picks it up, throws to first, and the inning is finally over. But not before the Yankees score a bunch of runs, and they now lead 12-2. All right. Yeah, Corky. I knew it. I just knew it. It's crazy. I wish I would have said it because, I know you guys believe me because I do call home runs, as you know, everybody that's been with me. But, wow. Yeah, but I understand. Yeah, I'm going to bring this. You got to understand one thing. They don't have a choice because Cabby can't play every day. Then he's going to go into a slump and why is he playing? Why is he playing? Come on, man. You got 2 switches at third base. That's very good. You have 2 switches at shortstop. That's going to be very good. No matter who's going to play shortstop this year, it's going to give the Yankees some good stuff. They're both fast. They're both energetic. They both love being on the Yankees, and that's what counts. That's what you got to look at sometimes. And he's only 23 years old. 24, whatever. Come on, you got to give him a break here. But do you think Volpe is an everyday player? Volpe hasn't performed since yeah. And you know why he hasn't performed? Look at the history. Go look at the history books of Anthony Volpe here. Batting 9th, batting leadoff. Batting 6th, batting 5th. Batting 8th, batting leadoff. Batting 9th. Take account of that the kid had a lot of pressure on him. And then when you left him alone, who came up big in the World Series? It was Volpe. I didn't see the big celebrities doing anything. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled out of play by Harris as Fernando Cruz is in there 0-2. I mean, it's a nice debate. You know, I'm just saying, you got to give it a chance, Jake. You have to. You know, the Yankees have been very dumb in the past few years, but with the hiring that they've made internationally, Latin-y, all of that, they are a much stronger, tighter team. And they're starting to know what they're doing. No, that might, and here's the pitch, and it's he swung, he gone, he gone. 1 man out. Yankee killer, Yanni Diaz. No, I don't think they're going to do that, Jake. I think they may switch on and off, or give Volpe 5 days and 2 days to Cabby. But I don't think it's going to be strictly Volpe. And to be honest with you, the way the Yankees feel about Volpe, he's not going to have pressure on him. They're going to bat him 8th or 9th. I mean, it should be 9th, but Austin Wells is terrible. If Austin Wells was a better hitter, the Yankee bullpen budget is awesome. I mean, only Bednar last night, 11 pitches. The starting pitching has been awesome to give the bullpen budget a rest. So, so that's what's going on. Here's a pitch that's in there for a call. Strike 1, 2-1. Aaron Boone has got to be feeling pretty good right now anyway. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. And it's a little bit high, 3-1. Just let him hit it. Just let him hit it. 3 balls and a strike. Pitcher's hit deep to left field. That's gone. Goodbye. Home run. I'm telling you, the same guys kill the Yankees. You don't mind when it's like 11-3. You don't care. But I don't understand how they can't figure this out. No, they would not bring down Jose. I know, but they also have Sanchez in AAA. Who's doing very well. He's hitting, I think, 288. We're going to check on that on our minor league report the next when we go live on YouTube Live, and I'll get the stats on Sanchez. There's a pitch call, strike 1, 0-1. That ball was tattooed, by the way. That was a Ghana. So it's 12-3 here with 1 out, and that pitch is a little bit high, and Ascara wants an ABS. So will it be overturned? And yes, it is overturned. Ascara was right. So it is 0-2 instead of 1-1. Well, the platoon could be Jason Dominguez. There's a pitch popped up foul, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He gone. He gone. He gone. We will do an update. Let's see here. And the pitch is foul. Wow, surprising development in the Rockets-Lakers with 50 seconds to go. The Rockets lead the Lakers 99-95. That's a big turn of events. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Swanee. And it's hit deep to right field. Way back, and back-to-back homers. And the Astros cut it to 12-4. What is up with Cruz? Not a good thing. First home run of the season by Brendan Suarez. I think the Yankees had this guy, if I'm not mistaken, in the minor leagues. Of course, all ex-Yankees. Oh, now they're showing Stanton. I don't know. There's no voice on, so if somebody's listening to the broadcast, let us know. But I'm pretty sure it was a hamstring. It's 1-2 on Vasquez. Kristen Vasquez. This is a guy that the Yankees should have picked up, a right-handed hitting catcher. And he lines one to right field for a base hit, and Judge will cut it off. I don't know. Cruz isn't the pitcher that he was last year so far, guys. Yankees might have to dig into Elmer Cruz to come up. I know that's far-fetched, but you never know. It looks like that Cruz his velocity's down this year. Something's going on with him. And Blackburn is heating up no, that's Jake Bird, actually. Heating up in a hurry. Just get the third out. My God. Shea Whitcomb is up, batting 111, pinch hitting, and he's 1 for 9 with a homer and 3 RBIs. And here comes the pitch down the middle for a call, strike one. See, well, that sinker was 93 miles an hour. I'm going to keep a peek on the fastball. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And it swung on and missed. 0-2. Splitter, 81 miles an hour. Cruz is psyched now. I think he might have needed a kick in the pants. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it swung on and missed. He gone. I think those 2 homers woke him up. So at the end of 7, it's 12-4 Yankees as we go to the top of the 8th. Be back in a minute, guys. Okay, top of the eighth, and Aaron Judge is stepping up to the plate, and the first pitch, pop foul and out of play, 0-1. And into pitch now is Murray, Jaden Murray, 4.50 ERA, 4 innings pitched. Here comes the pitch, and it's way outside, 1-1. Top of the eighth inning, everyone, and the Yankees are leading 12-4. And it's been a home run fisty game for both teams. Oh boy, speaking of home runs, let's see. Hit deep, but no, the center fielder, the left fielder cuts over and makes the catch. The center fielder's like saying, what'd you cut in front of me for? Man, oh man, you know, the thing is, we're so used to Judge hitting bombs, you don't realize when he hits it off the end of the bat. So again, apologize for that. So it's one man out here in the eighth inning, and Cody Bellinger will be up. And here comes the first pitch to Cody. He's due for a big banger. Way inside, gets past everybody for a ball, 1-0. Well, thank you, John. Appreciate it. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, and it's fouled behind home plate, and it's 1-1. In the bullpen is Yarborough warming up, probably take the bottom of the eighth. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, and it's up high for a ball, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch is down Broadway for a call strike. And it's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch way down low, 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes on Bellinger. And here comes the pitch. 3-2 pitch. The set. And the 3-2 pitch is line. Oh, nice play by Walker. He flips it over to the pitcher, and there's 2 men out. Nice play. He is a good defensive first base. And here we go. 2 outs here in the eighth inning, and the Yankees leading 12-4. And Uncle Ben is up, who hit a bomb his last time up, and 321, 9 homers, and 20 ribbies, an OPS of 1-2-1-1. Here comes the pitch. He is 2 for 4 today, and that's outside, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch, and it swung on and missed, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. And it's grounded to second. Altuve fires to first, and the inning is over. And we're going to the bottom of the eighth inning with the Yankees leading 12-4. See you in a couple of minutes, everyone. Take a break. And we are back, and I was right. It was Jose Cruz. Oh, the Lakers came back? Oh, nice. All right. And we're going to the bottom of the 8th inning, and Yarborough's in, and the pitcher's outside for a ball, 1 ball, and no strikes. Thank you for the update, Jason. Good call. Of course, he's doing the game on World Sports Mania Entertainment, everyone. So please, if you want to hear some basketball, go over there, man. Go give Jason some love. Here comes the 2-0 pitch from Yarborough. The set and the pitch is grounded through the hole for a base hit. A man on first and nobody out. Bellinger now is in right field, by the way. And Aaron Judge is out of the game. Rosario's in the outfield also. So the Yanks are putting in quite a few new people here, everyone. So the first pitch by Yarborough is outside and ball 1-0. One ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. Come on, pitchers, just throw the ball down. Let's get one out at a time. Let's go here. Enough. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Yarborough hasn't pitched all that much this year. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and that ball's hit deep to left field. It'll stay fair. It is foul. Man, Walker crushed that. That was crushed. 2-1. Walker seems very, very serious. No, he's not going to blow this. Here comes the pitch, and it's, the Yanks are going to check it on the ABS. Let's see. Ascara is saying strike, so let's see. Instead of 3-1, it could be 2-2. And it is, Ascara was right again. So it's 2-2 instead of 3-1. 2-2, and how do you do? Here comes the 2-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Right down Broadway, call strike 3. He gone. One man out here in the bottom of the 8th inning with the Yankees leading 12-4. And that's going to bring up Smith with a runner on first and 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 0-1. Well, we all know that Yarborough doesn't throw hard, folks. He's one that he's got to hit his spot, but he's got more movement than Marcus Stroman had when you remember that he was with us. Marcus Stroman, if he didn't hit his spot, he got creamed. This guy gets away with it because he's got a herky-jerky motion. So Cam Smith is up, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike as we play the bottom of the 8th, and the Yankees are up 12-4. Here comes the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? The check? No, he did not. That's 2-1. See here, 2 minutes gone by in the overtime. The Lake is up 105-103. So Jason's called a great game. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, and it's popped up foul, and it's 2-2. And how do you do? 2-2, and how do you do? Here comes the 2-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. It is right down Broadway. Call strike 3. He gone. He gone. He gone. And the pitch is in there for a call, strike 1, 0-1. And the runner in defense indifference, so he's on, goes from first to second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Dustin Harris is up. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set and the pitch way outside, 1-1. Everybody, anybody that's here, please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to NY Yankee Mania. We really appreciate it. And World Sports Mania Entertainment. Jason's doing a great job, a very, very good job. Remember, tomorrow night it's Chef Nick and Evan doing the Yankee play-by-play. And I will be back on Sunday with the call. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And let's see, check and third. No. 2-2. And how do you do? Thank you, Cruz, for an update. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's a little bit outside. 3-2. And how do you do? Three balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. The 3-2 pitch, the runner's on third, and the pitch is outside, ball 4. So now first and third, and 2 men out. A minute 18 left. The Lakers are up by 2. And Yankee killer, Yanni Diaz is up. I just can't figure out how to pitch to this guy and get this guy out. Here comes the first pitch. And it's up high for ball 1, 1-0. We will give you another scoreboard update at the end of this inning. And the pitch is lined deep to left field, but it is in the hands of the left fielder. Makes the catch. And the inning is over. Welcome. How's it going? We really, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to and he just update everyone. And then the Lakers are top three. Reds 5-3, Guardians 8, all kinds of trouble. 8-2 night at 8 p.m. Everybody being here. And a 2-0 handle is pop foul and out of play. It's righty against righty. And Abreu is pitching a 2-1 count here in the top of the ninth inning. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Down low, check swing though. No, he did not go. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike on Randall. With Giancarlo getting hurt, I think he got a big reprieve with the Yankees. Pitcher's line to third base. Nice play by the third baseman. Throw to first in time. Hit like a bullet. Third baseman made a very nice play. And there's 1 out. And the red hot Jazz Chisholm. You can't even touch him right now. He is burning hot. 3 for 3. 2 singles, solo home run, 3 runs, 4 RBIs. His OPS has gone all the way up to 644. And let's see, can he make it? Can he make it 4 for 4? And the first pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0. 1 out here in the top of the ninth inning. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. It's outside, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes on the Chaz man. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Here comes the pitch, way down low, 3-0. Chaz, little by little, getting his confidence in there. The confidence is coming back, and that is a bad thing for the American League, for baseball, period, because he gets hot. This lineup is going to really flourish. They really are. And a 3-1 pitch is in there for a call strike, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. And the set and the pitch is pop foul and out of play, 3-2. And how do you do? 3-2, and how do you do? 3-2, and how do you do? 12-4 Yankees. Top of the ninth inning, 1 man out, 3-2 pitch. Right down Broadway, call, strike 3. And I think he wants an ABS. And I don't think that was a strike. I don't think that was a ball, to be honest with you. Let's see. And it was, it's a strike. And the challenge is lost. And good thing it's in the ninth inning, so no harm, no foul. So 2 outs here in the ninth inning. That was right down Broadway. I don't know what he's thinking. I really don't. Sheesh. All right, 2 outs and a score is up, and it's outside for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. The Lakers, with 32 seconds, have opened it up, a 111-105. The Trailblazers lead the Spurs 11-8 with 8 minutes left in the first period. So it looks like if everything aligns, the Lakers will go up 3 games to nothing. Here comes the pitch of Scara, ground ball to Tuve, throws the first, and we're going to the bottom of the ninth inning. And I will be right back, folks, for the next. Okay, we are going to the bottom of the ninth. And are they leaving Yarborough in? Or they might bring in Bird. Maybe give them a little confidence. What's up, everybody? What's up, Joe? Chef Nick is in the house. What's up? How you doing, Chefer? You all ready for the play-by-play tomorrow? It is Chef Nick in the house. It is the man of the hour, the man with the power. And we are going to the bottom of the ninth. And Yarborough is going to finish this off. And Matthews is coming up first. And here comes the first pitch. And it's outside for a ball one, 1-0. 12-4 is the Yankee game, and they're going, if they win this, that is 7 in a row. 12-4. Here comes the pitch, and that one is, oh, he wants an ABS. They call that a ball. Here comes the, it's either 2-0 or 1-1. Let's see what happens. Oscara's been pretty good tonight. And it's a ball. So the Yankees lose the challenge, and that's it for the challenges. So it's 2-0. And here we go. Actually, the Houston has one challenge. The pitch has popped up. Foul now to play, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Guys, I will have a YouTube live tomorrow. I will put a short out to let you know, and I will schedule it. I don't normally will do it on Saturday, but there's a couple of very important things I need to do after this game, and so we will give you a YouTube live tomorrow morning. There's a ground ball to Jose. He stops and fires, gets him at first base. 1 man out here in the 9th inning. So we will do a YouTube live with you tomorrow morning. So we will keep you posted, everyone. One out here in the 9th inning. And remember, everyone, please come up for Evan and Chef Nick. They have a great, unique style. They've done so much. They do a very, very good job, just like Jason does with with basketball and calling baseball and all of that good stuff. So by all means, don't forget, everyone, tomorrow night, it's going to be Chef Nick and Evan with the play-by-play. I will be back on Sunday with the play-by-play to finish out the series. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it swung on, hit deep, but foul down the line. 0-2 on Sevich. Nothing in 2 from Yarborough. And here comes the 0-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Up high, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So another really good outing from Warren, everyone. Okay pitching from the bullpen, as Cruz had a little hard time, gave up a couple of home runs. But Warren definitely pitched a good game. When he fell behind, he came back very strong. And the Yankees had total control of this game from the first inning. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, And it's a half swing, foul. 2-2, and it remains, how do you do? Two and two, and how do you do? Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch is pop foul again and out of play. So Yarbrough's getting his work in, that's for sure. 100%. We are going on 3 hours. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, everyone. And it's popped up weakly to shortstop. Jose waving everybody off, makes the catch. 2 men out here in the top of the 9th inning. Everybody, as you do leave after the game, please press the like button. I really appreciate it. Really, again, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to NY Yankee Mania and World Sports Mania Entertainment. We thank you. There's a call, strike one, to Kristen Vasquez, who singled when he came up his first time up as a replacement. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch. It swung on and missed. 0-2, nothing and 2. Could be the final pitch of the game, everyone. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Yeah, call it. It's a good game. Here's the pitch. Popped up. This should do it. It should stay in. Rice under it. Makes the catch. And the Yankees win their 7th in a row, and they are rolling convincingly, 12-4. Will Warren with a good game. Chaz Chisholm with a homer. McMahon with a homer. Caballero with a homer. Unbelievable. What a good night for the New York Yankees. And Aaron Boone is smiling mighty heavily. It was a really good game. Exactly 3 hours, people. 3 hours exactly. Rice also homered. So remember, I had said, I didn't say it from the beginning, and I should have. But everybody knows when I get that tingle in that arm, the top of the arm on the right side, you know the Yankees are doing something heavy. And it's 7 in a row for the New York Yankees. And I don't see the Bullbirds. They're bringing back the same team. I don't care. I'm gonna make fun of that all the way to the time we win the 28th World Series. But I'm gonna have a little fun, everyone. You know, come on. I worked very hard, put together all of these streams. I want to have a little bit of fun. But anyway, just recapping. It was a great game. Yankees hit home runs and running and doing everything well, played good defense, smart defense, good pitching. A little bit concerned with Fernando Cruz. Giancarlo Stanton, I couldn't hear it, but I'm saying, thank you, Cruz. I'm saying that it was a hamstring. I hope it's not a lat, because if it's a lat, he's going to be out for 3 months. Thank you. It was a fun game. But I definitely see an eye out. Every time he gets hurt, you got to hold your breath. You really do. And yeah, Corky. Oh, you're welcome. Of course. So everyone, look for, definitely don't forget tomorrow night. The link is already out for Chef Nick and for Evan to do the play-by-play. They will do a great job. They're fun. They're exciting. And give them likes and subscribe. And guys, we can do a 10 a.m. Live stream on YouTube, YouTube Live tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. I'm making the link right after we go out. I like to see Dominguez come up here. Finally, he deserves. Yeah, he does. Jake, he really does. So 10 a.m. tomorrow live stream, and we'll dissect a few things and lead up to. I have a very, very busy Saturday tomorrow, and we have great people doing the games for us, and we really, really appreciate Evan and Chef Nick coming in and doing a great job. Don't forget, Sunday we'll have the game, and then we have our MLB roundup that at 8 o'clock. As you know, we do that. All of our members of NY Yankee Mania and World Sports Mania Entertainment come up, and hopefully everybody's available, and we all have our takes on what's going on with our New York Yankees. So everyone, this has been a lot of fun. It's a little over 3 hours, and I've got a lot of work ahead of me with the shows that and surprises that we're putting on for you. So stay tuned, and we will see you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. with YouTube Live, and I'll have a lot to say. And if we hear anything about Giancarlo, we will definitely bring it to you one way or the other. I'll do a short, I'll do something live, I promise, and we'll keep you updated what the situation is. So with that in mind, everyone, thank you. God bless you all. God bless America. We love each and every one of you. Please stay healthy. Love you guys. Thank you. Please like the like button and subscribe to NY Yankee Mania. Have a good night, everyone. We're going to go with some outros and then end the stream. Good night.
I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.